Maya, welcome to my knitting channel. Finally, after months and months of thinking about how it would look like, how can I start even, I'm finally here. Maybe it's not perfect, maybe I have only some boring projects to show you, but God, finally I am here. God, I'm really not prepared to do this, but you know, it was a very easy decision. I have all the needed equipment, I have a lot of whips, no excuses anymore. It will not be perfect, but it will be a start. I hope that the sound will be not that bad. Maybe I will actually close the window. But yeah, welcome. So yeah, maybe just a couple of words about me. I'm Maya, I live in Poland. How many years have I been knitting? Kind of since COVID, I would say, so since 2020 probably. So 6 years, wow. I tried knitting like a long time when I was a child because my mom is knitting, my grandma is knitting, but it was never really interesting. I tried crocheting for some time, but it never clicked that much as the moment that I saw Petite knit patterns. How did I even find her? I don't even remember, but I just remember seeing Petite knit sweaters. Especially, I kind of remember seeing the zipper sweater, I think. For some reason, it just, you know, I really liked it, and I thought to myself, I really like this Scandinavian style, if I can say that, and if I can knit something like that, then just give me the needles. So yeah, boring story. I liked Petite knit. I decided that I will knit the zipper sweater. Of course, I knit the zipper sweater like last year, I think, because it was too hard. For the 6 years, I feel like I knit quite a lot of stuff. It has become my main hobby and my main passion, and there's basically almost nothing else that I do in my free time now. I just love it, and it's really consumed me from the first months, I feel like. God, I have a lot of yarn, I have a lot of sweaters. I kind of recently also learned to knit socks, so I am starting to have a lot of them also, but I also gift a lot of socks, some sweaters and some other items. But yeah, I have a lot on my needles now, and kind of half finished, not necessarily actively on my needles, but I think I've gathered everything here, or almost everything. So let's just see it. Yeah, just maybe one more thing. I also have a Ravelry account. I try to, you know, post everything that I finish there or that maybe is in progress. I'm not very good at it. I almost never remember to put the size or the yarn that I used. And generally, I'm not very good at, tracking all this stuff. I try to track it in a notebook or anywhere, but it never works. And I was just talking to my knitting bestie, Aga, this weekend. And yeah, she's always encouraging me to start this YouTube channel because I always bore her about it. But yeah, we thought that maybe if I show it here, I will, you know, have it saved somewhere, and I will remember at least, you know, what yarn I used or what needles did I use. So, whips. Let's just get right into it. So the things that I am currently knitting is Ingrid Summer Sweater by Gregoria Fibers, I think. The state of this is I am using 2 strands of knitting for olive pure silk. 2 strands of that. I decided to do it because I think it was mentioned in the pattern that you can, like a suggestion to use 2 strands, but when I looked for it on Ravelry, I don't think anyone did it like that. I quite like it. This yarn is very weird. It's kind of has a feeling like as if it was linen more than silk for sure. But I quite like it. I have one Cumulus T V-neck, I think, because yeah, I bought a lot of, well, maybe not a lot, but I bought some of this yarn in like this off-white color because yeah, I had this crazy idea to knit something for my wedding, maybe not my wedding dress like Kutobakika, but something. But of course it didn't work out because before the wedding there's so much to do that obviously I'm not going to knit anything. So I just made this basic tee, but I don't really wear it that much. But yeah, maybe I should, because the yarn is very good for, you know, hot weather, maybe not very, very hot, but yeah. But yeah, it was single-stranded. Here I am holding it 2 strands at a time, so it's quite chunky. What needles am I using? 4mm needles. Yeah, I really needed like a summer sweaters for, you know, like summer evenings by the sea. I will probably not go to the seaside this year, but yeah, I don't know, maybe for a colder evening in the summer or something. It's going. I don't really like knitting this rows with holes, but yeah, you cannot only knit stockinette. Yeah, what more can I say? I don't know. This is going quite well. Also love the color. Yeah, I think that's it about this sweater, but one thing interesting for me, lately in some of the vlogs, I think, someone from Poland, I've heard about it before, but someone compared this Rosario's Madragola yarn to knitting for olive pure silk, because it's they are both silk. This bourette silk, I think it's called. Yes, they are both bourette silk, but this Madragola yarn is so much softer. It kind of feels like it contains wool or something, and this is very linen-y. So yeah, I bought a couple of balls of this, like 5 I think or something, because I recently also knitted my first Sabai top number 2 actually, I think it's called, this version. I will maybe put a picture here, because yeah, now it's in the washing, because I wore it quite a lot lately, because the weather was like perfect. So it was like 25 degrees, 20 something, and a little bit of sun, and I think it's perfect because it is quite chunky. I knitted this Sabai top from like Lina, so it doesn't really have anything. I'm just talking about everything at the same time. Just an interesting thing. It is much softer, but this is also great and has so many beautiful colors. I will for sure buy this yarn a lot of times more. Okay, so this was maybe my only kind of a summer knit at the moment, but I also have this I also have this super basic tee by, I don't remember who, but it will be on screen. It is really a super basic t-shirt. I'm kind of in the same place now as the Ingrid sweater, Ingrid summer sweater, but it is even bigger and bigger, so it's hard to show. But look at this color! I don't really like blue that much, but recently I saw all the blues from Knitting from Olive, and I don't know, I think it will fit me. We will see. I am knitting it from one strand of Knitting for Olive cotton merino. I think it is my first time that I'm using this yarn. So yeah, I guess you can say it is a kind of a summer knit because it's cotton merino. It is this yarn and it's in this beautiful color. And this color is called Dusty Blue Whale. Yeah, I kind of want to knit like a huge t-shirt because it has short sleeves, but yeah, I want the sleeves to be like up here, and it will be kind of like a sweater. I saw this one girl, I think her Instagram name is Colina Makes. She actually knitted at least 2 of these tees in like a very big size. Well, it is supposed to be that oversized, but yeah, they are very big on her, but it just looks so cool. And yeah, I think she knitted them in like linen or something, but you know, just the general idea is a little bit similar. But yeah, she has like such cool outfits. Mine will not be maybe that cool, but I am reaching for something similar. Let's see. Okay, and I think this is it about the summary projects. Well, I have some socks on my needles that are not very exciting and also are not very summery, but I would consider socks summer knit because they are so small, and we had this huge heat wave, I guess in all Europe, but yeah, in Poland it was really terrible also. And yeah, then knitting even from the cotton merino was not an option at all. Yeah, so I just casted on some socks. I don't even remember. I don't remember at all what socks are these. I wrote it on the screen, but yeah, you cannot really see a lot anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. And I am using Sandnes Garn Sisu for the first time ever. And of course, I have my Chiagu needles, which are the best. I have quite a lot of them, even like the same sizes for socks, because they are perfect. Here I have this more summery socks also. I already knitted one. The second one is in progress. And God, I have no idea what is this yarn, but I bought it in a local store in Wrocław. All I remember is that it also contains linen, and not only, you know, wool and some polyamide or whatever. I felt like it was kind of material for summer knits, let's say, for summer socks. Maybe I will show you. I have 2 more sweaters that are partly done. First of all, I have this beautiful, beautiful Marielle blouse that I actually started in, I think in like the beginning of spring, and I was actually thinking that maybe I could finish it in spring and I could wear it, because yeah, it's a very springy project, I feel like, especially the color I knitted it in. Yeah, let me show you first and then I will tell you what the hell did I do. You can kind of see it, I feel like, but is it in focus? Probably not great. Yeah, probably you can already see that something is wrong. I can tell you that it is already blocked, so yeah. Can you see this? No, actually when I like stretch it like that, it doesn't look that bad, but it is already blocked, so it shouldn't, you know, be like that. I usually when I am knitting with some thinner yarn on like 3mm needles or something, and then I have to do the bind off. I usually do the Italian bind off. I do it like super tight. I am a very tight knitter in general. As you can see, it's a lot of stitches. I have to cut it, or you know, yeah, I have to redo the cast on generally. Cast off. It is a shame because it was actually going quite well, and I was, you know, I feel like the sleeves would go very fast, and then the collar here. Yeah, and it was very nice to knit. It looks awesome after blocking, I think. I love this pointelle pattern. I love this yarn. It's actually Drops Flora, and I think the mohair from Rosarios also. I think I didn't even have to rip it ever. It was really going very well, but yeah, the cast off is terrible. Maybe I will finish it for autumn. I guess it can also work. Yeah, super cute, I think. Maybe even a little bit too cute for me, but the color is not that pink. It's like very light pink, and the mohair is like, you know, making it a little bit lighter. And wow, I haven't seen it in a while, and now I see it, and I kind of want to, you know, fix it. Oh, I actually have the mohair here. Wow, genius. Rosarios Aurora. Yeah. And Drops Flora. I don't have it here, you know. It's very nice yarn actually. And the last whip, I think, but now that I have it all here, I feel like it's not that many, but it's definitely enough. I mean, it will also be like a non-active whip, because yeah, it's a very wintry sweater that I have been knitting for 2 years, I think. So yeah, I am very bad at starting new projects and then not finishing them. But also, you know, they are for me. I have time. This is my book club pullover. As you can see, it has both arms. It has, yeah, like a half of body. It even has a collar, but probably, I think it was a little bit crooked. Is it? I don't know. God, can you see it? It is so beautiful. And also the color of the yarn, and I don't know. But yeah, it is very chunky. And a lot of cables. Well, the pattern is written well, but I think it might be my like second cable knit. The first one was Norma Sweater for my husband. I am not, that experienced in this, so it's going very slowly, and I am only using one strand of yarn here, so I don't know if I have any excuses. A little break because the grass mowing was so loud. But yeah, Book Club Pullover. So I'm using this yarn. I know you all know it, but can you pronounce it? I know I am not able to, but yeah, after all of these years of knitting, I kind of want to learn Danish. So maybe at least a little bit of pronunciation. I actually also knit another cardigan with this yarn. Maybe I'll put a picture for now because it's hidden somewhere. But yeah, well, a yarn by this brand, but it's called Triple. Also so great. I know it's not, of course, it's not the softest, but yeah, it kind of has this a little bit of fluff. Yeah, because it's very similar, but this one is thinner. Is it another kind of yarn? It's in Danish, but this contains merino. But the other one I think also does. Yeah, it's interesting. I have to read about it because I don't remember. I'm more in like a summery mood now, and these yarns are definitely more wintry. But yeah, they are awesome. We don't really have them here in Poland to order, so I had to order them from France for some reason. But yeah, I guess it was really worth it. But I would love to see them in real life, see all the colors, because I think they also have quite a lot of cute colors now. Oh, maybe just one quick knitting fail. I was knitting these socks for someone. I think, yeah, they are my first DK weight socks. And I knitted the first one. It looks a little bit weird, maybe it's not perfect, but I guess it would be okay. And then after some time I knitted the second one, and I think here I was just using 3mm needles, like Chiagu or something. And here I used Adi Novel needles that I think I will sell on Vinted or something, because sometimes I like to knit with them. But God, it's like a completely different needle size. And yeah, so I have the socks. I have to rip one of them or both of them, or I don't know at this point. Can you see them? I don't know. But yeah, knitting fail. One more interesting for me thing is I really want to knit the Norma Sweater by My Favorite Things Knitwear. I think so. But it's really hard to choose the colors. I think I chose the yarn because I really want to knit something from Bitsy Garn Bio Shetland wool, combined with mohair, of course. I really want to try Fiucola Natilia because I've actually never knitted with it somehow. But yeah, here in this swatch I use like half of Fiucola Natilia and half of mohair by Canard. So I bought a couple of yarns just to try it, because again I cannot really see any of the colors in real life, and it's always so hard to choose, especially if it has like two colored stripes, right? So I bought a couple, I hate them all. So the blue looked way lighter on the page. The, I don't know, browny orangey color also lighter, So yeah, this is, I guess, yeah, this is too low of a contrast. This maybe could be good, but yeah, the blue is, I would like it to be lighter. This is weird, I don't know. I feel like the green is too dark and the blue is too bluey. Yeah, but generally I knitted it on 4.5mm needles, even though the sweater is knitted in on 5mm needles, which seems like crazy to me. This is already very loose, and I feel like the stripes wouldn't look that well, but also the Bioshetland is like, I think, 280 meters, so it is thinner. That's probably like tin per guinta or something. I'm not sure even what was used in the pattern. Yeah, but I quite like the effect. It's a little bit flowy, it is okay. But yeah, definitely if I want to choose the colors, I have to buy more, or yeah, I have to buy more. I don't really have any other choice. But yeah, it was just one of those random ideas. I just saw someone posting that they want to make the Norma Sweater in like more muted colors, because yeah, the original one I don't like at all, and I never even thought about knitting it up until I saw the one with the muted colors. It was like brownish, beige, greyish. I feel like this would be really awesome for like autumn, but yeah, but not, yeah, it would need more contrast. But yeah, maybe, I think actually this sweater is very good to practice color work a little bit, because yeah, I am very bad at it. I knitted the porcelain sweater. It also took me like 2 years or something, and I finished it last year and I hate it, and I don't know what to do with it, because yeah, I will not rip color work made with 2 strands of yarn, including a mohair strand. And it's like, it's very bad, just yeah, it's a waste of yarn, but also it just doesn't work. It is too small, but yeah, also it's not exactly my fault, but yeah, maybe it is a little bit. But it is very small. It is, yeah, not very well made. So yeah, this was a color work fail for sure. So I need to practice maybe on something a little bit, you know, easier and with smaller amount of color work for sure. I actually wanted to show one more very cool thing, because my knitter friend was in London recently, kind of recently, and she brought me a very cool present that I want you to see. It is a tea towel. It was very cool that she even thought about me, exploring all of the yarn shops and everything in London, or everything knitted related, and it is so cool to actually find some ship that. Hi guys, I just quickly come to you in front of my yarn stash. My recording has stopped, I'm not sure when, but I was out of memory on my SD card, so that's great. But yeah, I just wanted to record one more thing, or maybe 2, but this camera is really heavy, so maybe I will just be fast. This, I don't know, it stopped recording, but I was showing you this tea towel that I got, but that I got from my knitting bestie Aga. She was in London, and she brought me this tea towel with all these cute breeds of sheep. Yeah, but I am kind of thinking about using it as like poster on my wall. Yeah, I cannot really show you right now, but you know what I mean. It's so beautiful. Actually, could I put you on my cat's scratcher? Super weird angle, but I just want to show you one thing. I have this very beautiful yarn. I think the color doesn't really look that well, but it is pink. It looks grey, but yeah, it's by this our Polish hand dyer, Woolala. It's super luxurious. It contains, let me check, 70% baby alpaca, 20% silk and 10% cashmere. It's super nice for like scarf, and not like a very small scarf, because it is 100 grams and 225 meters. What would you need out of it? I am thinking about some scarf. Well, it's maybe not the weather for knitting scarves, but you know, it will take some time. I'm thinking maybe of Poet Scarf by Sari Nordlund. But maybe you have other ideas. I really need to wind it, but I really don't want to because it's so pretty. It should maybe, you know, be hung on my wall or something. Also with the tea towel. Yeah, so beautiful. And here is my yarn stash, in case you are wondering. You cannot really see all of it. And yeah, there's quite a lot, but I already see that the colors are super weird in this camera. Maybe I need to change some settings, but yeah, you can see. Yeah, I really like green. Yeah, and there's also a shelf of shame. And yeah, it's mostly like socks, sock yarn, and something, yeah, that I was making the swatches from. Okay, guys, I guess this is it. It's I like have no idea how long this vlog will be, but yeah, it doesn't have to be that long. It has to be something. I need to post something, and I also really love editing videos, so I kind of cannot wait to do it. If you don't, yeah, it will be not that interesting. Thank you for watching. I hope I will get better at this. I hope you were able to understand most of the things that I was saying, because I am very like self-conscious about my English, but I really like speaking English, but I know that it can be not very understandable sometimes, but you know, practice makes perfect.